another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be looking at this beautiful new release from Ball. This is a Roadmaster Worldtime watch, not a GMT watch. This simultaneously tracks all these time zones at once. Now this watch can be had at azfintime.com. It's in stock now. And get in contact with those guys if you're interested in this one. This one is a really lovely piece. Now, this one comes in at a price of $28.99, and this is the model DG3032A-SC-BKRD. And this watch is also COSC certified, and it has the ball, I believe, 1105 movement, or 1501 movement, I believe. But this is an ETA-based movement modified by Ball, and this is a day-date model. And let me move the hand out the way so you can see that. Okay, over here at 3 o'clock, you get, moving a little bit. Over here at 3 o'clock, you get the date. And then down at 6 o'clock, above the indice, you get the day of the week. This is COSC certified, 300 meters of water resistance, screw down crown, screw down back with a scuba diver on the back. It's anti-magnetic, 4800 AMs, which is the standard. And you also get 120 click dive style bezel with no pip, but this is a full loomed, aluminized bezel. So this bezel has a fully loomed bezel, but it is aluminum in nature. But you can see where it's cut out with the superluminova behind it. Now you get a sapphire crystal with heavy anti-reflective properties, as you can see, as it's not washing out when I put it in the light. And that is only on the inside where you get the anti-reflective coating. Now, the rest of the watch is illuminated by tritium tubes, including the hand and the red second hand. You got lovely printing, Ball official standard up top, 1881, 300 meters at the bottom. And this watch is just lovely. Now, the printing on the outside is excellent. That's where you get your time for all the cities. Now, unlike other GMT watches, this is a world time, so it keeps track of all the time simultaneously. So what you want to do is you want to pull this crown all the way out to the extremity, like you're setting the watch. Now, if you go one way, it sets the time, and if you go the other way, it sets the time and it moves the GMT hand. So if you want to advance the GMT hand without that time, you just go back and forth like this until you get to the time zones that you want. And it's the day and night indicator with military time. And that's how you set the watch. Then you have to go back to what your standard time is going to be once you figure that out. So it's pretty simple to use. The back and forth could be a pain to some people, but it's not that bad once you get used to it. Now the watch also, when you pull it out to the extremity, it hacks, and you can also push it all the way in, and it'll hand wind, and then you can quick set the date, the day of the week one way, the date one way, and then the day of the week which is dual language the other way. So it's pretty nifty watch, pretty intuitive and easy to use. And then you get that screw down crown that is signed with the Ball RR on there, and you get 300 meters of hermeticity. Now this watch, let's take the size of it right now, since this is a Roadmaster case, 42 millimeter case. The thickness is just about 14, and then the lug on here is only going to be about, on the case, it's going to be about 47. On the male ends, you're going to get about 52. So depending on what kind of bracelet you use on this, like if you switch it to a NATO or something, it's going to be really, really small. Now, this brushing on here, let me pull some of this tape back. The brushing on here is first rate, as you can see. This bracelet tapers down and it is affixed with screws, not pins and sleeves. It's brushed on the top, and so is the case, but then on the side, you get this beveling on the lugs, and you get this high polished side case, and it is just beautiful. Now you get excellent knurling on the bezel, which is a coin edge bezel. Really good feel. I wish instead of the 6D, since this is a dive rated watch, and as you can see, it's a purposeful diver because they put a scuba diver on the back. I wish that they put a triangle at the tip, but you know they didn't. I guess they wanted to make it different. You get a screw down crown, excellently knurled, and great lume. You have superluminova, and then you have tritium on the indices that are applied. Now I'll show you what that looks like under the UV light, because a lot of times you need UV light to make these watches dance. That's what it's like under the UV light. And I'll cut the lights off. That's what you get in your transitional lume. And you can see the superluminova is going to burn a lot brighter than the tritium tubes, but it's going to last all night. And that's kind of what you get at nighttime right there. Now I'll cut the lights all the way off. That's your full nighttime view. And once your eyes get used to this, it will light up the night like no other. And that's what you kind of see at night right there. So it is a beautiful watch, beautifully made watch, high quality watch, COC cost certified. So it is a chronometer, and it is just packed with features. You get all the time zones you can read at a glance once you get used to it. And you also get the day and date. Ball really punches above its weight. This is really a brand. If you really are into horology and you want a lot of bang for the buck, look into these Ball watches. And on this one, you do get a twin trigger deployant, double fold over, signed bracelet, H-link, affixed with screws, not pins and sleeves. You can see that right there. And it's just an all-around lovely watch. But this is available right now at az5ton.com as we speak. And they have several different colorways. So contact those guys if you're interested. My name is Big E. That's the Watch Once Over for today. God bless, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.